Hello, hello. So this game should be done in about 2 hours. I believe that is about as much as I have left in it. I played for about 4. I didn't actually expect to play for that long, but I don't know. The game wasn't bad, honestly. It was better than I expected it being. I true else I'm probably nope. I'm not streaming my desktop. Okay, good, good. Just from the game.
Haven was only accessible via a train system, civilian and VIP line, the latter of which could be accessed from a pad that sat off the coast. This pad couldn't see an underwater club, but you could certainly view the platform it vetted people through. I could manage to slip through their simple measures of security in civilian clothes. Talon was red-listed, and to my luck, standard security wouldn't be looking for my face in a fancy nightclub. For the armor, I just had to contact a man I could trust to ferry my suit inside the club, past security. It pays to maintain myriad connections, especially around the upper class's servants. Vincent would be debt-free of my favors after tonight. One more card on the table. It might be a little heavy. See you inside.
I could just carry it this far past all the security, I guess. And they didn't care, but last year would have been too much.
Another elevator.
Damn, I'm good. That was a rush job.
Yeah. You farming for a compliment?
I get them where I can.
The train's departing soon. Better hurry.
I'm hoping I get some new guns before the end of the game. I think I've seen all the guns possible. Oh, they're boring. The Tomb Rats YouTube shirt. You mean short? Also, this is a massive train.
Welcome to New Houston's Luxury Entertainment Experience, curated by Edmund Slyther, a visionary.
Wow.
Haven belongs to a collection of the highest quality ventures one can find in our wonderful city. Please enjoy complimentary beverages as well as our wonderful views. Visit The Sea for specialized drinks before heading up to our wonderful premier club room. Please enjoy your stay.
Oh, wonderful.
Hey, security is,
What?
Sorry, false alarm. Some drunk got kicked out of the bar.
Yeah, lucky him, considering the night.
Yeah, no, I saw the video you sent. If there is a will, there's a way when it comes to Doom. Game looks really pretty at times. Where's this light source emanating from? That thing's not moving. I guess it is. No, it doesn't look anything like that game. It looks way better than that game. That entire fucking structure is way underwater. I'm honestly not even doing the objective right now. I'm just kind of wandering and looking. Like I know I need to get to the Irish Club, and there's signs everywhere that say it. Wow, this is just like leads nowhere. Just no door. What a design. What's the point of this hallway? Oh. I found a barrel for an AK. A system of modernized Rapture. The rest of the game is not like this, but I can see the inspiration. I don't really think it's inspired by that because like the rest of it's very I don't know what it's kind of, I guess, Asian architecture? Not really. I don't know, it's kind of its own thing. Looks nice though. The artist, it's over here, I see the sign. Everyone waiting in line, I'll just walk right by you. This is indeed Big Fry's game. Yes. I've been pleasantly surprised. It definitely has its problems, but considering the context, I thought it would be like much worse. And I honestly thought it was gonna use like a lot of like generative AI like for the voices and for art and all that, but I've not seen any AI usage, which is a big relief. It's I don't know, something about a YouTuber making their own game and they're into tactical shooters. I'm like, that just screams they're gonna use generative AI. Like something about that crowd always does, but I totally got the wrong read because this game isn't even like, God, look at these animations. I like how the rest of the world looks pretty damn good and then the people just look really bad. Like, look at his hair. I get it. NPCs and animations are rigging. She's going down low. What was I talking about? I 100% lost my train of thought. Alright, I found stairs. Right, no, it's something about that crowd just screams like they would use AI usage. But this isn't even like a tactical game, really. Like, not like that. It's not like a milsim game. It's not like a military shooter. It's more up my alley as far as like, alright, you're some dude in a power suit or whatever. Like, it's very much so late 2000s, 2010s style action shooter. Which is way more my kind of thing. I always hate the vibe of like military shooters. They're just super cringe to me because it's always like, look at me, we're America, we do horrible crimes against humanity, but it's for the better good because we're America. I'm like, do people actually get like hyped by this? Do you actually think this is really cool? It's just cringe. Pick up suit. Oh, okay, that's what I'm doing. You know, I said it at the top of the screen. Sorry, I got lost just rambling and wandering around. Very good footage to use, though. I actually really do love, like, rave environments. I've been to way too many furry conventions, I guess. Say you want about furries, they know how to rave. Oh, I can't jump. They all have no facial expressions.
How's it going, Vince?
Hey, I'm good. Good to see you, I guess.
I'd say so. You're debt free. That said, you may want to head out for the day.
Is, that a suggestion?
Definitely head out for the day.
Got it. Guess I'm going home.
Hey, calmly.
Dude, the funny thing is I know literally nothing about... Why are you guys just all dancing right in front of the stairs? So inconsiderate. Anyway, I know literally nothing about Big Fry. I've seen him around every once in a while. Like, YouTube will used to recommend his videos a decent amount, but like I never like cared. As odd as it is, wow, what a shitty DJ. The music just stopped. As odd as it is, I don't usually watch the kind of content I make in my free time. I don't know, I watch a whole bunch of different content that's just like not gaming reviews or gaming journalism or deep diving into games or anything like that. If I'm watching gaming content, it's much more like, I don't know, people... It really, I can't... Too fat to fit through here? Alright, walking all the way around. It's more like two people doing like a Pokemon challenge where you have to like capture the first correct colored one, because the colors of Pokemon, according to the game, are wildly incorrect. Too many people in the way. Like a gray Pokemon, a Pokemon could be completely gray and it's not counted as gray, it could be counted as black instead or something like that. I don't know, it's just silly, goofy content. I love doing content like that myself, but like it doesn't really get any views because that's not why people subscribe to me. What are you doing here? I also just don't really have time to make content like that. I wish I did. And I've done it a few times, like the Curse D20 gambling video, I made that. I made the, like, Half-Life guessing video. I really do enjoy making content like that. Like, if those took off, I would just do that instead. It's, like, more fun. And heal him. It got very quiet.
And here we go.
Now broadcasting.
No, it's fine. The people deserve to know why the chaos is occurring. Step away. Well, well. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest in the building. One Eli Reed. I'm sure you can hear the commotion. Don't scramble too quickly now. You may catch a bullet or two. He's quite ruthless. I said it's fine, did I not? Get back to covering the doors. I told you to do your fucking job. You may be wondering, why? Who is this? Irrelevant. Eli Reed, better known as Talon, is currently wreaking havoc on the city. He's here for his twisted vengeance. Oh, I misspoke. I should rephrase. Talon is here for a simple meeting.
Sounds like he's showing his whole damn hand.
Please
Keep
ignore the
losing it in
endless
there?
gunfire and screams as
Sounds
it
like it.
stalks these hallways.
Careful, he might try
Accountants,
something.
my dear citizens, are no better than thugs. Thugs preying on whoever they please, destroying property, damaging the peace. What is it now? I know. Go. accountants, but criminals. Criminals by any means of the word, breaking laws and functions as they see fit. For what, you may ask? Perhaps just the Akron coin. Payment is awful high for big risk takers, go-getters, our city's most peace-allergic denizens. We should expect nothing less. Even in a perfect system, humans will require the opportunities to bastardize normalcy. Often through greed and gluttony. More.
Am I getting shot like that?
But let's not forget.
And I couldn't fire it either.
Well. Ladies and gentlemen,
Is this a stealth game? Not really. Oh, god damn it. I wanted my gun back. Try to tell me there's not a checkpoint in the elevator.
Quickly now, you may catch a bullet or two. He's quite ruthless. I said it's fine, did I not? Covering the doors. You may be wondering, why? How?
Gummy, you gotta stop coming in here and being horny all the time.
Irrelevant.
Time and place, my guy.
Eli Reed, better known as Talon, is currently wreaking havoc on the city. He's here for his
The
twisted
3-year-old
vengeance.
just sprayed herself in the eye with bath and
I
body.
misspoke.
Oh.
I should rephrase. Talon
Ooh,
is
still
here
one up.
for a simple meeting and nothing more.
Where's that AK?
The endless gunfire and screams.
Well, that's not an AK,
and
it's just an
foxes
M4.
always. Accountants,
Everybody always has their stuff on
by
semi-automatic.
citizens,
It's so
are
annoying.
no better than thugs.
I've used the M4 a decent amount. I would like to use a
Wherever they please,
different
destroying property,
gun. That's his body I was
damaging
hearing.
the peace. What is it now? I know. Go. What are accountants? But criminals. Criminals by any means.
I guess they just spawned with random weapons.
Functions as they see fit. For what you may.
Is that the silver pen? Yes.
Perhaps just the Akron coin. Payment is awful high for big risk takers, go-getters, our city's most peace-allergic denizens. We should expect nothing less. Even in a perfect system, humans will require the opportunities to bastardize normalcy, often through greed and gluttony. More,
No, that took off the fork.
more.
The heck? Stop that.
But let's not forget. The system feeds them to keep the gravy
Alright,
train
guess we're going M4?
rolling, integrated for the best profits. I would know. We love to pass along the coin, gain returns, and company praise for the usage of mercenary assets. Whether it's acquiring data
ammo.
from the competition or squashing the holdings of our enemies in the other ivory towers, we play the
Man, this guy is
game.
talking a lot.
Sometimes even a little infighting is
Make it somewhere
proved.
that's like good lighting. Oh my god, that.
I am aware. Do your fucking job.
This could work. I'm trying to get a.
Lost it.
Where was I? Ah, yes, infighting. Corporate manipulations from above the board to beneath the foundation itself.
Need to find a
We
good
ensure the gameplay
angle
is one that
for-
is
I'm just trying to get the
safe for
lighting
your
on the gun.
lives,
That's
your
all I'm trying to do.
homes, Your workplace. I confess, we even place bets on your lives at times. But know this. The devil may make deals with the demons surrounding him, as far
Oh, that
more
could-
insidious beasts lurk in the shadows. Who allows this game of
Oh, the
pervasive
subtitles are in the way.
destruction to continue?
Subtitles go away.
Consider that.
He's almost speaking my language. Bit too much doom and gloom, though.
But
It would be nice if you could shut him up.
it won't matter. It never did. Fate, it seems,
Okay, this isn't his last word. I'm gonna
has
turn
a
subtitles off.
specific plan, regardless of circumstances. And we are but victims to its dancing twirls. Regardless.
God damn it. Okay.
I've almost
there we go.
forgotten the most important lesson tonight on the accountants. Only when they are tasked with being by your side will they fail you. I believe that's enough. As much as I despise fanfare,
Ooh, my frame rate just blew up when I did that. Okay.
my met
Alright. I was doing that for the thumbnail. I'm gonna crop that out, and there's another specific part of the game that comes to mind, and the lighting lines up. So, flash start. I want this out. It is always amazing to me what people will come up to in their head to like figure out a reason as to why they don't want to play a game or why a game is not worth looking at. Sorry, I thought there was a second one. Like, I posted a, I don't know, I posted pretty much everywhere where I'm streaming and when I'm streaming. Oh, I forgot to do that, actually. Oops, hold up, one sec. But, like, one of the comments I got was someone, I actually just posted this on Blue Sky. Let me read the actual exact YouTube comment. It says, the game has slight cel-shaded look where everything has this very thin black outline around it. It's certainly a choice, but one that stopped me from buying it. And I didn't reply to it, because replying to that is just like, there's no way you win if you reply to that. But if I did, and there was no consequences for things I would say, my immediate reaction would be, that's fucking stupid and you're fucking dumb. Why? I don't know why you want to choose some very small thing to judge an entire game off of that you've literally never played. If it looks interesting, just fucking play it. Just shut the fuck up. Anyway, yeah. I get comments like that a good amount. Where people are just sort of like, I don't want to play it because of this incredibly small, pointless thing, and I've never played it, but I'm not buying it because of this. I'm like, you people get so annoyed at little things that don't matter. Also, it's not cel-shaded. They're toon lines. Like, those are two very different things. Also, for some reason, I forget the name of this game so often. It does. I haven't seen you in a while. I have zero idea why I forget the name of this game, but it like doesn't stick in my head. I don't know why. Okay. I do like that they gave me the option. Ow. To kind of like, oh shit. To kind of explore the area and actually see where I'm going to be fighting before I fought in the area. Where the heck are you? Alright, I gotta move. Shotgun? You know what? Fuck it. Shotgun.
Come on out. Let's have that meeting.
I got armor before the cutscene.
And here you are.
Doherty,
Ah, you do remember me.
only vaguely.
Of course. So, go on. Become aced, as they call it.
Just a moment. I'd like to take a page from your corporation's book. But I'll only ask once. Why?
Because you work for the government.
Worked for. Worked for.
Yes, and continue to do so. That's all it took. Little White lied, and the blood-hungry corpo workers pushed that through for me. Though your fellow accountants denied me. The rest? Happy to take credit in initiating a spy hunt.
They have a reason to mistrust a plant. Push through the paperwork, back to standard assignment. You hijacked some twisted morals. But that's not why. I meant what I said about not asking again. Don't worry about security. They're catching their wits for now. Go on.
So you'd like to see my hand? Fine. Why you? Tell me something, Eli. Have you ever lost a companion? Ah. Back to silence. You try not to think about it, How many have you sacrificed? Have you forgotten due to that little defensive mechanism you've got, blotting out the memories of them all? Saves you from the consequences. The ripples. But that's life, right? That's life. Except, I bothered. To think about it, I mean. I wanted to know why my dearest elder sister would take such a drastic measure. To escape the pain? She had fed me the same message she was assured of by our government, that her child would be safe. Advanced impenetrable technology, they said. An incredible amalgamation of all the ingenuity of American scientists round the country. Her child was clothed in that. Armor that you haphazardly flunked, simply because it was decommissioned. Though I came to find out that actually meant they modified it for you. So you could continue prancing around, parading the might of the military against civilians, ensuring they felt both safe from overseas and threatened by the psychos that corporate allowed to roam freely. Until, naturally, Uncle Sam inevitably returns to solve that issue too. As Kawahara-san would say, benefit from the might of capitalism, then crush it afterwards on a whim. The plant, which allows the chessboard to flip. The government plays games.
Everyone in this game
just like
talks
we do.
so much without saying a
They
fucking thing.
modified your game to leech off the lesser nitros. The ones intended for civilian infrastructure, providing a fraction of the energy you and my niece were accustomed to. And yet, she still managed to perish. I demanded answers on my sister's behalf, of course. Not before she took her last dive and missed the river.
Running out of time. Reinforcements are tooling up as we speak.
Both gone. Why is that? I asked, and was met with silence. Of course, the government doesn't care to divulge secrets, so I cleaned myself up and applied to work at the one place I could find out anything. It took time, of course. I had to manifest my own destiny. Push
Thought he was gonna go somewhere when he stopped talking. You know, he's still talking. Jesus Christ.
So I did. Along the way, I earned clearance to learn more and more about you.
Okay, you could have started there.
The specialist turned sergeant, running the show, pride of the Army, the Eclipse Squad. Despite there being so many of those, your record garnered the title of the Armor itself. Yet how many times did your squad suffer a loss? Much higher than standard, and often immediately after your orders on the field. How often did you leave a body behind of your own? How many redacted records contain more of your incompetence? How often did soldiers in your care suffer injury? Did you allow those not clothed in Nova skin to suffer without care? Cannon fodder, perhaps? How many names vanished in your prestigious Eclipse Squad? How many times, I wonder, did you send a subordinate to die as a distraction? How many times had you marched someone to hold a position you knew you were abandoning? How many people...
Erica, Tanner Doherty. Designation Delta Oscar 2744.
You...
For what it's worth, I've always regretted allowing her to hold that position alone. She wanted to make sure the others could sneak out safely. Reckless. But I agree. Erica deserved better.
Talon, respond. Talon! Eli, are you okay? Respond, Eli. Eli! Eli, security is entering the club. You need to move, dude.
I'm here.
Hey, you all right? Eli?
Start the overload.
Right.
On my way out.
Oh god. I might not want a shotgun for here.
Hey, you all right? Eli?
Start the overload.
Right.
On my way out.
Is this copyrighted music? Ow. Probably should refill my slow-mo. And my armor. I hear footsteps. Actually, I'm gonna take the suppressor off of this. Oh. Right now, I'm not exactly doing anything suppressed. Ooh, F2000 again.
Know where you're going?
Yeah. We'll see if the signal holds below.
Damn it, that wasn't any.
Got
Wait.
it. If we lose comms, I'll be lurking around the exfil we agreed on.
I was hoping I would have
Stay
more.
alive. You got 10 more minutes until you're actually cleared in the system. Till then,
And one last rush of Eru hunters, most likely.
Cut him off!
Am I going? Oh. Will I just jump? That'll kill me, right? Certainly. No, but it did hurt.
Yeah, down we go. And so, a curse the word became. Transience was no longer a term that referred to the hopeful few, but rather the doomed few. So synonymous with definite anguish, that when the killing started and the corpos began to slay their enemies in the night, the word was a perfect descriptor of the victim's fate. A status one only held for a short time, with a nigh guarantee of death lurking behind it. The transient, shifting from the sister word of vagabonds into its own little slice of hell. Polar opposite of what it was first modified to mean decades before. If you were a transient, it simply meant your time was short. Either you broke free of whatever scenario placed you in that category, or you died. Plain and simple. And the rest of us, we'd all turn a blind eye. Just another system to walk around and ignore. Guess nothing really changed after all. You could break the bounties, sure. Exit the doomed status with your life intact. Only a few ways to do so. Escape the city, lie low and hope you're not too important to them. Or kill the originator. Sometimes, if it's a gang, you might start yourself a war till the last slinger stops breathing, or you do. The nice thing about Corpse is that even if the CEO himself is on your ass, removing him from the picture makes those paychecks vanish. And no one really cares about a corp outside of the money to be made. And the wheel just keeps spinning.
I'm a bit quiet compared to the game. I think it was just the music.
looks like I'm losing you, Eli. Just get through as fast as you can.
Sadie? Interference? Maybe just depth. Of course it ends up being now that I'm left alone with my thoughts.
Where did that guy run off to? Oh, not darn. What do you have? Just an AK. Really hoping I would find a new gun. But I think I've seen, like, alright, let me mentally count all the guns in the game. There's a Glock and a 5.7, so 2 pistols. There's an AK and an M4, and an F2000, so 3 assault rifles. There's a single shotgun, a single sniper, and I think a single SMG. No, 2 SMGs. There's a P90. So it's like they mostly just choose kind of the boring standards you'd expect to have around. Like M4, AK, Glock, okay, woo, boring, in every game ever. Then they had a cool one with an F2000, and they had an F57, which is, eh. I mean, it's still different than the other guns. We're running low on ammo. There's ammo somehow. Alright, how much P90 ammo do I have? Better than the others. What's below me?
Doherty's words wouldn't stop repeating.
Yet, she still managed to perish.
His primary complaint? I'd easily compartmentalized the misplaced spite and fury. All this conflict and slaughter. And for what? Ultimately, a misunderstanding. Not sure when, but I know I'd seen him before. Somewhere. Maybe a meeting, a job, a party? Maybe I pissed him off somehow. Tried to think about when that was, but still managed to perish. Those words wouldn't leave me. Kept dragging me under. I thought I'd gotten past it, but I guess it seems I still had that lingering wound under the scab. Nah.
He started talking when I went downstairs, but there's nothing downstairs. Nothing even over here. Maybe it was just the amount of people I killed? Alright, I went that way. Anyway, yeah, guns. Glock, AK, M4, boring, standard weapons. Literally every game ever. F2000, sick. More games need the F2000. P90 is it's kind of the standard. It's been around for so long, and while it's still a cool, unique design that everybody likes, it's not really what I would call a unicorn gun. Like, it's so expected. MP5 standard SMG in literally everything. That was an AK, but yeah, it's also in this game. The unique guns I can think of off the top of my head is really just the shotgun's kind of weird. Oh, here we go. And the F2000 just isn't in many games anymore. I remember a time when the XM8 and the F2000 had to be in like every game. I miss those times. I like cool, unique guns when every gun needed to be weird and futuristic instead of bland M4 copies. What weapon would I suggest to put in the game? Give me XM8s. Put it in every game again. I miss it. What's up, bitch? I could run in here and be stealthy, but like, why do that? Why bother? Go pseudo stealth and just shoot everything. Pseudo-wudo stealth. There you are. I was wondering what was looking at me. I guess I'll pick this back up because I at least have a lot of shotgun ammo. It's going to make shooting people without other people knowing more difficult, but worth. I don't even know what the hell shotgun this is. I don't think it really exists. If this isn't a fictional shotgun.
Eli Reed.
Santa? You calling to congratulate me?
No such luck. I'm rather short on time. Allow me to be succinct. I hear you sent my COO for a swim.
I did. He placed a bounty on me.
Yes, I'm aware. I've been observing. However, something has come up, and I would be remiss to inform you that I've preserved your Catalyst red listing, though it is impressive that you managed to. Simply put, you know some things you should not. An associate of mine will be in touch shortly. Do come along peacefully. I'm a busy man. Silence. Interesting. Doherty had your characteristic silence in his old logs. Regardless, go with my associate, will you? I'll be seeing you soon.
Son of a bitch! I just need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I made a video of G-string. Like years ago. Let's blow up. Nope. The dark areas can be a little too dark in this game. Like,
so the
I don't want to run with night
dead,
vision the whole time.
And the CEO's after me. Incredible. Well, so much for being alone with my thoughts. But still, those damn words. The CEO actually helped me there. I was pissed. Same emotion as when I heard the words. Pissed off at being reminded of my failure. Such a simple trick, and I dived right into it. A pointless sacrifice in the end. If Rupert knew, he'd probably still hate my guts.
Right, Jarek.
So nice to hear from you.
You're kidding me. You're the associate?
What?
You're a kanji.
What? No, associate?
And you're meant to take me somewhere by force.
No. See, here's the thing I don't think you understand. I am meant to kill you, Talon. What kind of horse shit? You and your mocking God. I am gonna love cutting your fucking head off even more now. I wanted a gentlemanly duel. See, there's a lovely tower you're headed towards. It was gonna be a lovely time. But now I just want to rip you limb from fucking limb. And hang your entrails across the pipes and grates out here.
Uh-huh. Call back later.
Interact with that? No. Oh, scan for cameras. Okay. Dude, I forget I have this thing so often. I like never really use it. I'm sure that screen is what I need, but I need a camera to see that screen. Because this dude's eyes suck. Wow. I managed to scan a camera way the hell over here. That's hilarious. There's gotta be a camera. I saw for a second. There it is. Okay. It is 4 something. I don't remember what year. Oh, 25. Okay. 4/20/55, but that's one too many letters, I think. Get me out of the camera. Yeah, that's one too many. What? Oh my god. Clicking the button like I'm clicking right now, sometimes it just doesn't do anything. What's the code supposed to be then? Confused. (04:55) maybe? There we go. It doesn't matter a whole lot, because once you scan them, it doesn't stay on your screen despite the fact that you have scanned them. So... not much point to doing that. How's the game? It's honestly not bad. I honestly did not expect it to be... I was gonna say I didn't expect it to be as good as it is. That makes it sound like it's one of the best games. Like, it's a solid 7 out of 10, I would say. It has its problems, but, you know. For it being made by a random-ass YouTuber, could be a hell of a lot worse. I gotta watch for all the gaps in the floor. This game does do something that's like a massive pet peeve of mine, and that's once you start reloading, you can't do anything. Like, you cannot interrupt your reload. You can't swap weapons. Like, I'm not expecting to just be able to ignore the reload and start shooting right away with the gun by clicking. Like, at least let me, like, change weapons or you can't even melee. And that's just ridiculous. Could use a little bit more range. I think that's another shotgun. The AI is also not the smartest. Oh, camera. That's what it was. I love AKs. I would like to see the F2000 again. I would like to use that. How much ammo do I got for this? 200. I know I have a decent amount. Alright, back to normal boring M4. The unloudener. I read it as the loudener. What do I have on here? PEQ laser? Nice. I don't mind this loadout. Let's keep this. Not the laser though. I am the guy that used to watch Airsoft. I am the guy that would like to move on from being associated with Airsoft in any way. Oh, that looks like a person. Holy shit. I'd like to see a new gun. I'm probably not going to by the end of the game. I don't think Jarek minds if I say abolish ICE. I do not mind.
Rupert intended me some harm. What was that? I suppose he'd succeeded in some way. Without realizing. I need to refocus on what's ahead of me. Between the animal-obsessed talent hunter out here, and the news that the whole table of cards was just goddamn flipped by Rupert's boss. I had a full plate again, and it had only been 10 minutes. Looks like my luck finally ran out. I should try Sadie again.
Yeah, as someone that lives in Portland, I absolutely love what the city has done and how they've reacted to all that. Standard M4s and AKs. That's a rather boring box. Yeah, just pretty much what I got, but not as good. Alright, now I gotta drag this box to get back out of here. Okay. Hi, Black. Black, you have never once been in the shadows. You're usually just sleeping in the open. Wait, is there a ladder or something in there that I need to go to? I thought it was just a stash. Oh, there is a ladder. Okay, whoops. Portland's good. Portland is. I fucking love the city. Remove the box with telekinesis. Yeah, I do love how their attempt at just like slandering the shit out of Portland has done literally nothing but give Portland positive PR because everyone is like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's, I wouldn't necessarily say it's unpolished. It definitely has some faults. I will say that much. But it's more complete than most indie games I played. It's pretty solid for what it is.
Stupid fucking comma ray. Signal. Talon!
Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah, what? Got a lot on my plate here.
Sure you do. But that Vendy run is still in the books, right?
You could still just walk away.
No. No. I'm still gonna hunt the raptor down and mount it on my fucking wall. That ain't changed. Comprende?
Uh-huh. Right. See you soon.
It's here in East Coast. Dude, okay, so here's the thing that both is awesome but sucks about living in the Pacific Northwest. We're so far away from everyone. Like, both America and Canada. Like, if you're not Seattle, Vancouver, or Portland, you're flying. Because there's nothing else near us. Like, if we're going east, there's not a single city near us until you get way the fuck over to Minnesota. Like, until you hit Minneapolis, there's nothing east between us. If you go south, like, we're not even close to California. It takes 6 hours just to get to the border, and there's nothing in Northern California. Not until you get to namesake NorCal, which is like the middle of California. Like, San Francisco is 630 miles away. Like, and that's to Portland, let alone Seattle or Vancouver. So we're far away from everything, which is awesome, because America's fucked. But it also makes traveling really goddamn expensive. So if you want to go to, like, any conventions or anything like that, you're going to have to spend a lot of money. And we're also tucked away in the little corner of the country, so we don't get the benefit from, like, transfer flights or anything. So shit's just pricey. Oh, I never plan on moving out of here. Like, if I was moving to another city, it would be to Vancouver, and that's not really going anywhere. Like, that's still Pacific Northwest, but I'm not stuck in America anymore. Ooh, here's a new gun. I'll take an Evo. That's too big. It's ugly. That looks kind of worse, to be honest. But it gets two in the way. I want the smaller side picture. Yeah, that's better. No 3-round burst, but some ammo. Trying to get Denver, also understandable. Denver's pretty cool. Yeah, no, Portland's a great place to live. Like, they've tried their damnedest to slander the city for the last, like, ever. It's not worked. That's one of those tracking things. Well, now that there's F2000s around, I have another gun that I've not used the whole game. I love high-fire red SMGs. That's like my favorite kind of weapon. If you're wondering why I'm shooting civvies, they can set off alarms. I can point my gun at them and be like, hey, get down, and then detain them, but that takes time and you have no reason not to. Portland is America with rights. We're unfortunately still stuck with the rest of America. So it's like, it's partially true, but we're still in this stupid country. But it's more of people here are on the right side of that. Like, people here will fight for your shit. It's weird. Like, growing up in Portland, I never knew why people hated America as a kid. Like, it just didn't seem to... Oh, those are cameras I cannot destroy. It just didn't seem to make sense. Because, you know, Portland was great, so... You know. But... Then I traveled and I was like, oh shit, that makes, you know, a lot more sense. Because people here don't bother you. They just let you do your thing. Like, let me give you an example. A new food cart just opened next to my house. There's a food cart pod. And this is like a local chain. But this food cart itself is called Smash Me Daddy. And the actual burgers are all like names like Sugar Daddy with a description that is fitting to what you would expect. I kind of looked at it and just sort of chuckled and went on my way. All my friends like that don't live here lost their shit about it. I'm like, dude, that's just Portland. This food cart pod also, you know, has like drag queen bingo nights on the 3rd of every single month, and that's like a normal thing here. Like, that's like, I grew up with that just constantly always being around. Oh, boss fight.
You ain't leaving here. Ain't no way out.
Ooh.
Don't you? Get that fucking armor. Just die already, prick.
Do you have a special gun? What do you got? Just an AK? All that shit talk, you just had an AK? Boring. Well, good though I could cheese the final boss with a flashbang, though. Alright, let's get out of here. Portland gives us all... I've been telling so many people that live in states that don't fight like Portland does, like... It is not a joke to say that protesting knowledge is generational knowledge here. Like, I grew up with it. Like, the city protests a lot. And you know basic stuff. Don't bring your phones to protests. If you do, leave them turned off. Like, mask up. Especially nowadays. Thankfully, Portland doesn't... Like, it is literally illegal to have facial recognition software in Portland for stuff like that, but, like, with ICE, I'm not taking that risk. Oh. Well, that's something else. It was so funny seeing everybody's reaction to the 2020 protests when you had a bunch of dads coming out with leaf blowers to deal with the tear gas and people using umbrellas and stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's just Portland.
Exhausted. Days without proper rest come to a head. Should have been aced by now. Should have been on the riverbank, pulling at dirt and grass. But it seemed I wasn't done with the rapids just yet.
When you go to Texas, you know why people hate America? When you go from the Pacific Northwest almost anywhere, it makes a lot more sense. The Pacific Northwest is just like a different country.
In the rush. Yet, that often wasn't true.
Like, I usually describe it to people by saying that Portland is more connected to Vancouver than it is the rest of the U.S. And Vancouver is not really connected to Canada because it's way the hell over on the west coast of nothing near us, so...
After getting a moment to breathe, it felt a little silly I'd even forgotten. They weren't an official squad, so to speak. But considering even old Dusty showed, there might be some light at the end of the tunnel. I suppose the collective really does look out for its own. The CEO of a major corporation had decided that he wanted my head personally, and I was beginning to recall a little something that would be an appropriate response. All I'd need to make that happen was a little help. A few illegal resources, a place to lay low, and a Charles Fane tier strategy. Luckily, my memory of those contingency plan briefs of his was pretty decent.
Dusty. Talon. Been a while. Where are we headed?
The safe house. Off-grid. It's Randy's.
You got into contact with Leahy? And he actually responded?
I may have snuck into the message that Talon himself really needs some help.
Well, normally I'd complain, but I appreciate that. Randy's gonna demand a ton of free jobs for this, though.
10. 10 for you, and 10 for myself for putting this on his table. He's
still a businessman. Good at what he does. And, luckily, hates Irukandji. Good for us. We'll figure out next moves once we're there.
Guests are arriving, Mr. Leahy.
Ah, would you look who crawled in? Look here, Kobani.
It's called Benny!
Leahy, good to see you. You use Nala too, huh?
I like a good product, and it's Randy at this point. Sticking my fucking neck out for you in this bounty. Go get settled, kid.
Right.
Can this count as job number 1? Delivering him?
What? No.
Ah, shit.
Hey, make sure this place is all up and running, huh?
Everything's operational. Just didn't finish cleaning.
Ah, who cares about that?
Oh.
'26 is gonna be so good. This is our year. I mean, it's still in the 60s outside, and it's been flooding constantly on one side of the country and blizzarding in the other. And apparently the Cascades are supposed to get a blizzard, which I hope it stays colder if that's the case, because that's gonna make the flooding a lot worse.
Finally safe, I guess.
Yeah, finally. But still red listed?
Uh-huh. Got a call from the CEO of Irukandji himself. Yeah, cryptic prick.
Why, though?
Apparently I learned something I shouldn't have, which is a sick joke if I've ever heard one.
Solomon?
Might be. Needed to poke in there anyway because of Rupert.
Well, next move, I guess? Besides you getting that armor off, should probably take a shower.
Ah. Well, I need some time to think. But if you're good to go hunting for a bit of intel...
I'm ready to go. I ain't been the one sprinting for hours.
Yeah. Collect as much information as you can on Japan. Dams, specifically.
Japan? Is this gonna be
a proper Charles Fane move, if we can manage.
Crazier then. Alright, I'll gather up all I got access to.
Wonderful. Gonna go shower and pass out.
Have a good sleep, dude.
This economy needs to go down. I have someone that turned 18 and moved out literally at the height of the 2008 recession. No. Please no. Oh. And this area is really eating up. Here in Brazil's already, hell yeah, that sounds about right. This area is really eating up my GPU. Is my microphone exploding, or does that sound normal at least? Flashbangs. Mike's fine? Okay. You can see my VTube software is lagging because it's 100% using my GPU in-game. Something about this room is just really using it. I mean, the game's running fine and all that. It's just... yeah. What am I doing? Where am I going? Oh.
Ah, look who's finally awake, huh?
Hey.
Welcome to, hey, you recognize it.
Yeah. Thought these places were decommissioned over half a decade ago.
There's 2 or 3 still running around. They filled the rest with cement. Buried them, but...
You caught this one before the burying, I'm guessing?
Couple of them. Had to refurbish a bit. Managed to get a kill-out system working again. Luckily, Nala can run that herself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, Sadie passed off that stuff you had to gather to Kobani.
Huh?
Go check with her. She's my secret miracle worker. Handles tons of the organization shit for me. Irakanji employee for years, but she was mine even before that. Trustable gal.
Alright. If you trust her, I suppose I can as well.
Take off the fursuit. The suit stays on during sex.
Kobani?
Oh, Randy always... hi. Sorry about the dust. Didn't have enough time to clean up the place.
Assuming it was abandoned before now. I'd say you did a good job.
Thanks. Sadie passed me the data you gathered for Japan. I pre-sorted it all, but were you looking for something in particular?
Pre-sorted?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See if you can sort out dams by height and power readings. Looking for dams that seem to be using far more power than standard. Include any blacked out deliveries as well.
Can do. Oh, and Sadie will be back any time now.
Great, thanks.
Starting to think the social reforms are not going to happen with the two-party system. I mean, look at the Pacific Northwest. Our, like, culturally, we're very different over here. I don't think that's crazy to be like, oh, hey, this will change. We just need to stomp out the crazy, hateful dickheads. That's a lot of guns. Oop, hold on. Choose an F2000. I am glad the F2000 is in this game because I really do like the F2000. I don't like that they chose the front end rail system for it though, because I always thought that just looked like ugly. I like the like full on boat front end. Revolver, that's new. I haven't seen this one yet.
Merry Christmas. For me, anyway.
I don't want to use... like, I like the F2000 and I want to use it. But, like... oh, I can shoot in here. I'm going to use the Scorpion because I've not gotten a chance. And that's the sniper I used at the beginning of the game.
Hey, Whisper.
Hope you're right. To me, both parties are conservative. That's, I won't go that far. It's a kind of a crazy take considering everything recently happening. At very minimum, one is extremely hateful and full fascist, and the other is incompetent. But I'm always against the both sides rhetoric. God, to me, it's always a massive red flag when someone's like, yeah, but both sides. I'm like, okay, you're just Republican. Like, every time. Not saying you are, but you get my point. This is a weird-ass revolver.
Hey, Eli? Never mind.
Where are you talking at me to? In most of USA, Rose City is extremist. I feel like that's just the take that people see if they're not anywhere on the West Coast. Like, to someone that lives like in the South or a red state, yeah, it seems extremist. To literally anywhere else in the country, no. Or to anyone that lives in a city, no. Like, shit, you live in Atlanta, Portland's not extremist. Like, your local city and your environment around you really warps kind of your view of what everyone is and the way things are going. It's hard to get a grasp of it unless you're like really traveling and talking to people and whatnot.
Father's the tech rush. Only ever met Owen. That man was incredibly busy. And then there's Gaspar, father of the CPL.
The what?
Launcher.
Oh, the compact. Right. That's embarrassing.
Don't worry about it. Hey, how's the search going?
Narrowed it down a ton, sorting some oddities out.
I'm fast as hell with organizing, just like Randy said. How'd you end up working for him anyway?
In college, I was really great at data reading, but I was supposed to be coding. Never got a knack for that. Found a few of his shipments sleuthing around. Dunno how he caught wind, but...
Blackmail?
Actually, he seemed annoyed that I was just some random college student, but offered a job since I was good at it. Pay was great. Stayed great.
You enjoy the work?
Honestly, if I didn't have constant information to sort through, I'm a little afraid I'd lose my mind.
Ha. Yeah, you're a good fit then. Good to hear.
Tried Black Ops 7 and quit after 5 minutes. Yeah, I really don't like where Call of Duty's gone nowadays. Call of Duty just sucks. I want old Call of Duty. I miss old Call of Duty so much. Okay, I'm torn. I kind of really want to use the F2000 because I've not used it the whole time, but I finally got the Scorpion. It's like a new gun. Didn't really get a chance to use, so screw it. I'm going to stick with it. I'm sure one of the enemies will drop an F2000 later if I really want to use it. Where am I going? Who the fuck are you?
So, Dusty, color me curious, but what made you come around to the old red-listed cause? Sadie paying?
Har. The favors owed are better than Akron, frankly. And to be honest, I had nothing better to do.
Yeah, the funny thing is knowing you well enough that your answer was a bit expected.
Just a bit bored. Not enough long-range targets.
Yeah.
And games can't hold my attention forever.
Since I'm doing the rounds, what convinced you to assist?
You got friends, kid. Sadie there was particularly insistent. Heard about your heart of gold with Genova, too. Then, almost dying twice. Figured you could use the solid.
Oh, she said that, huh?
Oh, also, Kobani wanted to meet a favorite accountant, so it's a win-win.
Hey!
Anyway, take it up with her.
Ashes is on my list of games I definitely need to cover. It's there. I have like a list of games written down that, you know, so I don't forget any.
Almost dying?
What? Hey, you needed a break. Don't hate me for selling it good.
Well, I appreciate that, but I got a reputation to keep.
But nothing. Glad you got the rest, finally. Especially since for now, the red list is still on.
Yeah, for now. We'll see about that.
You're gonna have to fill the rest of us in on that plan eventually, dude.
Soon.
Soon.
How do I get down to the... There we go. Wait, I hear people walking. There are actually people in here? What? Logic. Makes 0 sense. Why did I have to do this? Why was that? Oh god, how the fuck do I get out of here? Okay, here we go. Door open. Pressing E and nothing's happening. Since I haven't run the training, do I have to like run through the entire area? Hold on. There's another door in the back. Yes.
What the fuck is a tendril?
Got more ammo. As fun as the Evo is, also no, this is a regular AK, this is not a shotgun. As fun as the Evo is, I really do feel like using the F2000, but I think it's gone because I dropped it on the ground, so now it's not here anymore. Unfortunate. Oh well.
Should check over the map on the whiteboard one more time. Perfect. Well, gather round.
Right. Dug out some old road dives I took, compiled the data. The assistant here did the sorting. Thanks, Kobeni. These are the schematics for the historic dam. Historic because they apparently gutted and shoved all sorts of things down there. Like some kind of ass-backwards, in-plain-sight tourist attraction. Apparently they still let people visit the onsen out there. So...
Don't worry. I've never known Charles to plan deeply around something that was only half confirmed.
Alright then, you keep chatting about this plan. About time you filled us in, kid.
Think so. First, a little story. It's called Why Yurakanji is So Untouchable. Long ago...
Eli, we're on a timetable here, aren't we?
Damn, okay then.
I would have listened to it.
Yeah, I bet you would have.
Yurakanji thrives on one thing. Information. Naturally, their overreach into the government is a bit concerning. Charles was always interested in why they seem to get away with skirting laws in not only their own country, but in their London branch and the South African branch. They do whatever they want. While looking into it, he came across a theory that, for the sake of brevity, gained legitimacy with every layer he pulled back. To that,
Hey, enemy, thanks for the
I'll ask
prime.
a short question. Which country started the Immersion War?
Thanks for following, Hanzo.
Russia. Another invasion or something.
While that's popular, I'm fairly certain it was actually the US, constantly meddling in Turkey at the time.
Dustin?
On both official and unofficial record, no one knows. Each country has their own story to tell.
Resident Information Hoarder? Kobeni?
Dustin's correct. No one really knows for sure.
Gold stars. There isn't a proper answer that's accepted, because the data on exactly whose system virus it was that kickstarted the emergent war is, thought of as destroyed or otherwise buried in rubble. Charles' theory was simple. If you could verify you knew who actually started the war, you could bend alliances in any direction you wanted. He believes Irukandji acquired this information somehow. They infiltrated and destroyed other records quietly over a few years, and now hold the only verifiable black box, so to speak. And as long as they hold it, they can manipulate the evidence just a little. Point the finger at any major player they want.
And now they have the war itself by the balls, if that's true.
Sounds like something Kawahara-san would arrange.
Uh-huh. Oddly enough, Charles mentioned once that he's pretty positive, regardless of which virus did the deed. US, Russian, and Japanese programs were all synced in there, waiting, dormant. So there they all sit in the black box, as evidence.
At a secure location, under the general eye, a tourist attraction, and housing the black box buried in farms.
Correct. Ybarra's internal facility.
That doesn't explain why you're so certain, Talon.
Glad you thought so. Filtering by locations that would require a military-grade Fane-engineered EMP to shut down, we land on 5 areas in Japan. Out of those 5, Irukandji owns 2 officially and 3 unofficially. This location is unofficial. Hidden. Lastly, this is the only dam of its size to demand that level of EMP protection. Plus, an oddity of consistent deliveries of military-grade sarin gas. And one last oddity. Kobeni, notice anything strange?
Ybarra, specifically, is beneath dead air, or a dead zone. One of many areas where the Kessler syndrome is severe enough that no HSI LEO, low-orbit imaging satellites, are safe to fly above.
Exactly. An oversight. And the perfect place to avoid anyone checking in too often. There's one more thing, but that one, I'm keeping to myself for now.
To yourself? Not a fan. But, alright, Sergeant.
Huh. I thought I was the information thief. When did you pick all this up?
Yeah, pretty good memory. Fane has plans like this for all his competition. Just in case.
He gonna come after us for doing this?
He won't have to. Need to talk with him as soon as he's back in the States. Speaking of Fane, Randy, I'll actually need some particularly rare items if you can manage.
Hey kid, you're looking at the CEO of Leahy Logistics. I can source anything you need.
Perfect. We'll leave in 24.
Risky as all fuck, but I guess I'm in. We're going to Japan.
I'll have Kobeni keep an eye out for activity while we're gone.
You're going?
You think I'm missing this? You'll need a pilot, yeah?
For this? Yeah. One more thing.
Cutscenes are so long in this game. If we're talking politically, I'm centrist and don't mind left or right. Boy, you gotta be careful who you're talking to, man. We're no longer just talking about whether or not we should tax the rich a little bit more. I generally don't like talking to fascists or Nazis, so I've been avoiding the right as much as I want to. Is that Big Fry talking? I don't know him enough to know his voice, so possibly. Am I excited for Ace Combat 8? I never got into Ace Combat. I never really got into any of the, like, dogfighting style games. Like, even the simplified kind of gameplay like that. Like, when Halo Reach had a level like that, I was like, oh my god, I'm so bored. Why is this in here?
Pressure is the name of the game, everybody. Once I land, we'll each be on our way. Signal.
90 seconds on the dot.
Stay low. Careful.
Yeah, Good hunting.
Think of buying Moro's Protocol. You should absolutely buy Moro's Protocol. That game is so good. Kind of went under the radar, but like it's a really, really good co-op game. Alright, fighting at a giant dam. Never seen this in any first-person shooter ever.
No Christmas lights.
Hey, Talon. If you're alone on an errand and you notice something funny, do you still make the joke?
Huh? No.
Taking an awfully long time to answer there, Talon.
Yeah, distracted by the task at hand.
Ah, sure.
Hey, y'all are a bit too relaxed for this, I think.
Yeah, calm before the storm.
Ooh.
Gonna be able to find your way around?
Yeah, a few stragglers out here, though.
I really don't know who shot at me. Let's get down into the pipe.
Just a sec, Talon.
Thanks, Dusty.
I really didn't need the help, but okay. Those drones take so much ammo, so I just don't want to waste any. Oh, what the heck? All the drones are making angry noises.
Relatively close, but definitely landed on the wrong side of the river here.
Can't cover you from this angle.
Noted.
Careful, Talon. Watchtower on your right.
The slowdowns? Is OBS slowing down? Because I'm not seeing that on my end. What? Oh. For a moment, I thought that man was 7 foot tall or something.
Whisper, there's some big tank here. What the hell's it for?
If I had to guess, pressurized fuel or something. Don't know why else it'd be there.
Interesting.
Okay, yeah. I'll just be floating around up here. Alone.
Right.
You're burning time, Talon. Get the data and get out before he Kanji gets wise.
I gotta walk up this? Aw. Story is fine. The voice acting is good. The way they're like the actual story itself and the beats of it is good, but the general cutscenes and stuff just go on for so long. They say so much while saying absolutely nothing. It's like exposition dumps, but without any exposition. Like all the cutscenes could be cut at minimum in half. What? Where am I going? There has to be a ladder or something I'm not seeing. Yeah, there was. It very much so comes across as they wanted to tell a story, they wanted to, like, give all of the information. You know, it's like when you're telling a story to a friend or something, you want to give a bunch of small information that means absolutely nothing, nobody cares. It kind of comes across as that.
Think I see an entrance. Got the location inside yet?
Yeah, and confirmed an alternate route if the ventilation isn't accurate enough.
How much ammo? 100? Alright. Keeping a mental note. When I run out of ammo with this, I'm gonna have to swap weapons and I'm gonna find an F2000 to use. That... Oh, hi. Thought I saw someone. Alright, what equipment? Oh, I was hoping for an attachment or something.
Entering the dam. Plenty of servers in here. And a weapon locker. Whisper?
Sorry, Talon. You'll definitely need to access the secure ones. Not that deep inside, though.
Understood. I'll let you know when I start the breach.
Yeah? And if you find out it wasn't us, don't tell me. Got a bet riding on that.
With Kobeni?
Good guess.
Betting against the Information Queen?
You know what? I want to use the F2000. I'm just really in the mood to use an F2000. Let's go grab one. Oh, all the guns disappeared. Damn it. Wait. Yes. Damn it. Alright, whatever. We'll find another. Americans can't live without sugar. No, we can't live without corn syrup. I actually really hate that. I miss Mountain Dew Throwback. Mountain Dew Throwback was so good. It was just Mountain Dew with cane sugar. Or, yeah, with actual sugar instead of corn syrup. And it tasted so much better. But not only that, but it was like... the texture was different. It felt like an actual drink instead of like... how do I describe it? Instead of like syrup. What are you doing here? I said it in the video, but Moore's Protocol really, really reminds me of Coated Arms. I would not be surprised if that was one of the main inspirations for it. For your tea simple without anything on it. Alright, I'm one of those people. I hate like earthy or like bitter flavors. I don't like tea. I don't like coffee. Like, for taste, for me, I want things to either be super sour, super spicy, or super sweet. Oh, this is a shotgun. The AK and the... Okay. Well, that's a new gun. Totally new. I don't have a suppressor for it. So I guess we're going loud. That lowers the damage. I don't want that. I'll keep that kind of optic on it. It just makes sense. Just works. Oh, right. I totally forgot. Revolver. Dragon Man, thanks for following. Sounds good. Feels good. Oh my god, that's... alright, the revolver has way more punch than it has any right to. It launches them. Damn, this revolver's good. It's so strong, holy shit. Does it have a different empty reload? I can keep clicking even when it's empty. Neat. Nope, the empty and non-empty is the same. Makes sense, it is a revolver, but sometimes games do that. Alright, let's show the shotgun. Some of the cameras are invincible. You, how it's so bitter? Wait, what are we talking about being bitter? Just tea? I in general, I don't like tea.
I'm inside.
Marked.
All right. Most valuable data on the planet.
I'm the type of person where I like the sauce to overpower the taste of the food. But also, living in Portland, I'm so spoiled with food. Like, holy shit. Every time I travel, I'm just sort of like... I'll go to the best restaurant in that city, and I'm like, this is not as good as a mid-tier food cart in Portland for, like... And it's twice as expensive.
We'll just make you another, right?
Oh, yeah. We'll hit Data Storage Complex 9 a ninth time.
Easy peasy.
You're disappointed in me for what I do. Whoa, like...
Talon? What's going on? Talon! Oh,
Stay where you are. You just be getting yourself killed.
Shit! Oh, shit, I think they saw me.
On the move. Regroup.
You notice his armor actually does look like the armor in Moore's Protocol now that I look at it. Give us burritos, bro. There are not many burritos. Where are you?
Finally awake, hmm?
Yeah. Happy to be here.
A lie on greeting. How pathetic. You know why we are all here.
Celebrating Christmas.
I will enjoy to inform you, your allies, scattered like petals to wind. Not before fear, that is.
You caught any of them yet?
And not quite. They scurry like rodents, running for their lives since the moment the unstoppable Talon went silent.
You might want to catch them.
Do not worry yourself with this. We will hunt them down in due time. For now, we have much to discuss.
Not gonna just shoot me, huh?
We should. Soon enough. Irokanji knows your tools, your armor, its function, its limits, We will know when the charge is drained, once you start making noises. So, begin. Tell your story, Talon. From beginning, from your home.
Or?
You either tell us now and die swiftly once completed, or you delay, and we all await a few substances. Ones that will,
Make me sing?
Ha, correct, Gaijin. Go on. Start with Subway.
You mind if I embellish a bit?
You may explain your way to here in detail.
Sure. Nature has a funny way of teaching us lessons.
So, how long did you laze around outside your door?
Long enough.
Are you trying to tell us you were lucky?
Everyone's lucky sometimes.
How well did you know Edward Drogo?
The squad leader?
They put up a decent fight against you, no?
Danny's guards? They weren't too much trouble. Some of them weren't even in armor.
Those suits were ours.
I take it I shot a family member of yours. Seems I accidentally poked the hornet's nest then. Knew my luck had to balance out.
Everyone is lucky sometimes. Our COO was rather baffled by your so-called luck.
He'd mentioned that.
And you blew him away.
Don't give me that nonsense. He understood every bit of the events he'd set in motion. Consider me a monster if you want. The kings, the hitters, even your suits. He dragged us all into this shit over a story he came up with in his head.
No remorse from the cold-blooded predator.
My remorse was aimed elsewhere.
Sure. Moving on. We will have to speak with this Whisper associate of yours as well, it seems.
Sadie. Why?
Like you literally just said her name and gave her out?
You escaped the dead end. Explain.
Well, the drive had to be put together on the spot. Felt like I had to sneak around the entire facility.
He's clearly lying.
No, it matches well with the protocols manipulated and accessed that night. Interesting. A military AI beneath New Houston.
Yeah, It's likely hard to believe, I suppose, but the only reason for that shielding would be signal concealment. The designated title was Solomon.
Solomon and Minerva. Eli Talon Reed, in the steel flesh. Did I not tell you I would be seeing you soon?
The CEO of your kanji, I presume. You're early.
No, I seem to be right on time. A few days since our call, mind you, yet here we are.
Kawahara-san.
How has our guest been behaving?
Brutish. Mildly compliant.
How long since the attempt?
2 hours and 12 minutes.
A slow communicator.
Nice tie.
Leave him be. You may rest. I have my own questions for the Gaijin, such as, what kind of asshole wears gold?
Yeah, of course. You've been listening all the way here.
We'll get to that in due time.
So, I guess I'm filling in the gaps in the information that you're missing. Is that about right?
Correct. As of now, you remain alive to deliver information. I've blocked out some time today for you, so we will discuss why you are here. In this situation, in... what was it you called it? This river.
You mind telling me when you became aware of my situation?
I was aware of Rupert's task from some time before it began. It was my directive. He was meant to prod the social response of the accountants, prod them to observe their response time to chaos, their organizational response, and more. Rupert was meant to select a middling target. By the time you were in the Brazos, I was aware of his machinations.
So within a couple hours?
Of course. Your colleague, Maurice Pagano, would have been a far more reasonable target. A mild oversight on my part, but the observations were valuable, and the losses acceptable.
You cold bastard.
We at Irukanji adapt quickly. A necessity from long ago that carries on strong, even today. Now then, let's get to the most important topic.
Solomon. You seemed interested in that.
Naturally.
Yeah, doubtful.
Believe it or not, Mr. Reed, we do maintain some curiosities.
You on me to assume you're in the dark about the AI.
We specialize in holding data no one can confirm we accessed. This is at the core of information control. Solomon is a topic we have little clarity on, until you and your associate punched a hole in the server, bleeding out its presence. This is why you are here, or have you missed that detail as well?
No, I'm fully aware. Maybe it's you that doesn't have all the details.
This can remain a conversation, or I can have my men begin putting rounds through your limbs. Get on with it.
Well, you seem eager. Now that we're on the topic you came all this way for. Well, it's visually similar to the military AIs I've seen in the field, but bigger. The Minerva aspect I'm not sure about.
The Minerva is simply a variant of our own Japanese technology, developed to protect tanks from shelling and mortars. Why it would be around an AI, however, remains an open question.
It prevented me from scanning it with my gear.
Fascinating. Shielded to prevent any outsider from catching on to the AI below. That's clever.
I don't understand how you hadn't already known about this.
I would accept that as a compliment. The human element of breaching that location was always an issue. Namely, suicide, for some reason. Interesting moment to become silent, Mr. Reed. Explain yourself while you have the opportunity.
We have another angle here, and it's Irakanji. Despite holding all the cards, they're actually predictable in a single way. Mostly due to the CEO, who, if luck has it, I'll have an opportunity to meet. They are gonna capture me, while you all prepare above. Sadie sets the charges on the gas. Around 3 hours should be enough time to sneak in and out. Dustin, I had Randy source some nitro. Military nitro. So find your helmet.
For Dustin? Just for Dustin? After all this, you're killing yourself? For some fucking data?
Since we're comparing notes, Whisper was under the assumption there was more than just Solomon in the city.
Yes, we figured that much. Aurora's subdivisions were not as competent at hiding the stolen Minerva equipment that was reverse engineered for this hide-and-seek game they're playing.
Right. And now you'll be taking it for yourself then?
Not at all. We will be leaving it to operate. And upon your death, along with Miss Bernthal's, Aurora will be assured that no spreading of their precious secret occurred.
Why would they ever trust that?
You would be surprised how desperately even a business tycoon will seek closure and safety in thought. It is rather easy to arrange those situations.
Always in control, from the start.
We merely adapted to opportunity. As I stated prior, you of all people should understand adaptation to the flow of the river. Though it's a different experience when you are the current, driving the rest of the drowning peasants. By design. We exploit the weakness in their instability. Aurora leadership believes their secret is stolen. I am personally preparing an information package curated to convince them otherwise, whilst planting our influence within the secure floors. And finally, we passively will be collecting more information on their underground AI projects.
Got it all figured out, huh?
If you sleep easier that way. Ultimately, you accountants will continue to do our bidding, whether we intend you to from the start or otherwise. And that won't be changing. Oh,
90.
Your associates
89,
are attempting a last-ditch effort to rescue you.
88.
Adorable.
87.
With that note of desperation from your associates, I believe we're done here.
And one more thing. Something you didn't ask about.
Yes, we are aware Charles Fane is the source of your information on this location. Didn't require discussion. A foolish gambit.
Because of the sarin gas, right?
Naturally.
Not because of the buried cables, then. Oh, that's funny.
Explain yourself.
Charles didn't anticipate you being so predictable. Maybe you missed something after all.
You are trying my patience, Eli Reed.
Oh, I'm simply suggesting Pagano would have been a better target for your original plan. You said so yourself. Pretty useful skill for breaching concealed areas. Like an emergency secure server. Deep in your forests. Connected to the Ibarra infrastructure. Just in case someone got a little too close to the information that gives your company so much power over the rest of us peasants. But you wouldn't risk your checkmate on the world for little old me in a Solomon chat, would you? Oh, silence. Isn't that my thing, Satoshi?
We will hunt him down, along with the rest of your crew. There is no hole on this planet obscure enough that we won't eventually uncover.
I know. 5, 4. Which is why I brought you a present, motherfucker.
Those are massive locks to suddenly just be broken by one bullet.
Hey, you still with us, brother? Sounds like you took a nasty fall. You good? You good? Your suit's back online, dude. You better not be fried.
Yeah. Good to hear you. It worked.
Oh, you're fucking nuts.
Guess so.
Situation?
One tendril down. And Irakanji is about to lose its CEO.
Explain. I demand an explanation.
So greedy with knowledge. Well, fine. The NNCGC, despite what you've read on files, has a few quirks. such as the faulty
Eli,
EMP redirection
there's a lot of
design and its
dudes
own
moving
version
around
of
up
the
here.
tech.
If you're about
It has
done.
this odd habit of overcharging the battery and causing a potential shutdown.
How did you...
That said, during that overcharged state, the Drina drug still catches the charge and results in the heightened senses we were trained to exploit.
You gambled your life on a long shot? You imbecile.
Well, if you sleep easier that way. Truth is, you're predictable. And my crew is full of wild cards. A mix of recklessness, expertise, pragmatism, and maybe a touch of sadism. Which reminds me,
Hey, could you tell Satoshi I said hi?
Kobeni says hi.
The Guru Chef?
She didn't have a single hesitation on expecting me to deliver the message. That's how predictable you are. Seems you know everything but yourself. Even your plant inside my team is pulling you down. You're the one who's drowning here, Satoshi.
My tendrils will rip you apart regardless. Even if you pull that trigger on me. They'll handle Dubois, they'll hunt down Pagano, they'll even catch Randy Leahy and that bitch.
That was your mistake, by the way. Laser focused on all the wrong things. But at least you can die happy. Being fully caught up with all those details that were so important to you. Sayonara, Satoshi. Hope you liked the gift. Merry Christmas.
That sounded eventful. Bombs are ready to go, and you'll find our present in the elevator.
Love it when a feigned strategy comes together.
Jesus Christ, that went on for a long time. As I was gonna say forever ago.
Just to reiterate, you're surrounded.
It's pretty amusing to me. We didn't even get a chance to fight this guy.
Dear Tendril agents, your boss is dead. I'll be seeing y'all real soon.
It is pretty amusing that, you know, someone that lives in Ukraine would see Mexican food as being, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Just sort of something you don't get often. Like, it's a rarity. That's not the word I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying. But to us, it's just whatever. It's Mexican food. But just to make... Oh, I gotta reload. Just to make him annoyed, you know, in case he's still here. No, shawarma is about 1,000,000 times better than burritos any day. Burritos and Mexican food as a whole, overrated as hell. I want to say it. I really don't understand why everyone acts like Mexican food is the best thing in the world. It is unbelievably overrated. It's mostly just beans and cheese and rice. It's like, okay, whatever, this is fine. I do not know why people love Mexican food so much.
This'll be rough. Thanks again for the nitros, Randy.
Hey, you can just consider it more dead, huh? I'm ready on the sticks whenever you need a pickup. I think you're about to come face to face with the mythical Irukandji shadows.
The ex-CEO called them tendrils.
I'd be careful down there, kid.
Eli, you got this?
And we're about to find out. Stay low.
I'll cover you where I can.
Thanks, Dusty.
There you go, you ran. Oh god. I keep trying to... Oh, they killed each other! Well, I did not realize some of them had the suits. Might be a tropicalized version of the original. Okay, I'm not talking about Taco Bell or something.
This'll be right.
There is a probably the best Mexican place in Portland.
Thanks, Dusty.
Why does it take everything off? There we go.
Blowing a tank near you.
And I know all Mexican food is not the same. There's no place in the world you could go where it'd be like, oh, the food across the entire country is the same. Yeah, insanely good Mexican place right next to me. I'm not a huge fan of Mexican food, like in general. Like again, I want my food to either be, they do make good spicy food. There's spice, like sauce for spicy stuff. But I want food to be very spicy, very sweet, or very sour. I tend to favor Asian food more than Mexican food. I do also like Mediterranean food quite a lot. Why'd my armor come back? Oh, it's all recharging now. Oh, it's bright enough, I think, to where I don't need night vision. Just didn't even notice. I don't know what the heck just blew up and why, but it made my framer blow up. Backing out of here. Ow. How do you see me? Oh my god, I gotta get out of here. Oh, I'm out of ammo for that. can't swap weapons because I'm reloading. Ugh, I hate that so much. Holy shit. Thank God I can reload at the same time. I don't think I have any armor left, yeah. I have absolutely zero ammo on anything. God damn it. I'm gonna have to do that whole fight all over again. There's too many enemies. God damn it. Why don't you just give me the checkpoint as the fight starts? Why do you put it there?
Thanks, Dusty.
Tank time.
Ooh, they're shooting at me. Well, this is working out. I'll just cheese all of them. Oh. Well, I'm gonna die here. I have zero ammo. Running out of ammo is such a problem. Like, the game wants to be a stealth game, but, like, certain times it doesn't want to be, and then the ammo restriction is a problem. Maybe I should go run up and try to grab a sniper. That doesn't help that the... God, it spawned me in a place that's not this.
This'll be rough.
I'll cover you where I can.
Thanks, Dusty.
You are not doing a good job covering me. Fuck it, running gun, I'm out of here. What did you have? F2000? I will absolutely take that.
Talon, it's tank time.
Found the best strategy for cheesing them. Wait, was that? Oh. I need to find...
Target neutralized.
I'm completely out of ammo. I really need something with ammo. Sniper. Grabbing this. Going back. Oh, this has no ammo in it either. What the heck? Why does nothing have any ammo? Damn it, that's empty. Well, they all think I'm over there. I'm gonna run around to see if I can find some kind of ammo. Oh, yes. Just one magazine of shotgun is not helping much. Okay, I got a little bit of that. Large ammo, that's actually... Oh my god, thank you. That's something. That's something. I feel like if you have the F2000, you need to have the big boat optic. That one. Can't be the only one left. I shot at him again because I saw his body ragdoll up. And I thought that he was still alive. I thought he just crouched and stood back up. Also behind me. Okay, you're just a regular guy. Oh my god, they're dead.
You, all done now there, hero?
Looks like every single tendril is neutralized.
Unbelievable. He actually pulled it off.
Ha! He really killed them all. Holy shit.
All right, kid. We're coming to pick you up. You see the landing pad down there? Get to it.
This might be more impressive than the 8-minute ace.
Might.
Yeah, nah. He'd be dead without those nitros, huh?
Yeah. I owe you, Randy.
Damn right you do.
We all knew you'd pull through.
Yeah, sure you did. But thanks for the compliment, Whisper. It wasn't long before I'd learned the story of our collective endeavors had spread like wildfire back home. The accountant who managed to slay Irukandji wholesale. The simultaneous confirmation of Irukandji's covert killing squad, alongside the news of their elimination, as if in line with my original call sign. Talon received a new name for these events. Corpse Slayer. Alongside the lingering threat below the city and the coming power vacuum, there was plenty to be concerned about. I certainly wasn't done. I still had a meeting with Charles just to smooth over this week's mayhem. Couldn't say whether he'd be pleased or off-put by the destruction of a rival of his, but I could bet on his understanding the events. And then there was the collective. A potential issue for another day, considering how many of them were connected to Irukandji through work or otherwise. I'd likely made a few particularly determined enemies out of all this lunacy. Sometimes, there wasn't a clean path out of Transience. In the end, it was just another set of tasks I'd have to address in due time. But that was a story still to come. For now, I could at least enjoy the calm waters while they lasted. You know, despite the coming pressure and instability, the skies were looking pretty clear ahead.
All things considered, game's not bad. I'm still confused as to where the mixed reviews are coming from. The only conclusion I can draw from is that since this game tried to be a quote-unquote stealth action game, people that wanted a proper stealth game would complain about it not always being a proper stealth game, and people that don't like stealth mechanics would say that, like, the stealth part is bad. So who knows? The general path of the story is good, and the writing was... the extra writing was annoying. The direct, like, story beats made sense and they were easy to be followed. But holy shit, there's so much extra fluff that didn't need to exist. like as I said, you could cut the cutscenes in more than in half. You could cut the cutscenes to about a quarter of their length and got to the point, and all of it would have made way more sense and worked better. It sort of reminds me of all those moments in like your generic anime where you're standing face to face with the main villain, and instead you both go on monologues for the next 5 episodes. It's like, what's the point? Just do something. Alright, now what is holdout? Wave-based survival. Let's just take a look. Oh, well, this is a terrible place to do that. This is where it just was, so I don't want to be there. The compound, since I actually, like, there seems to be some light there. Oh, it's here. Oh, you do it without the... Wow, that sucks. What the hell? You do this without the suit. Why would they not give you the suit? Can't read what it's saying. Store. You can buy stuff. You can get the flash dart, which means you can probably get stuff from the suit itself. But like... the store the only thing? Like, the concept of that is nice, but... oh my god, I could have swapped to the pens whenever I wanted to without that. Oh, I wish I knew that. Punish supplies. So this is very similar to like Modern Warfare 3 survival mode. Which, hot take, Modern Warfare 3 survival mode is better than zombies. I find zombies really boring. I actually like pretty much any of the other modes more. Why would it open that? What? Okay. I did not expect there to be enemies there. I mean, waves starting soon. They were already here. I can't pick up their guns. That sucks. Suit upgrade. Okay, yeah. 15,000, you can get the suit. Where do I get a gun? That's a pistol, right? Oh, that just gives me ammo and pens and stuff. I actually didn't want to do that. Damn it. I thought it would give me a gun. Where do I get guns? Well, it's nice to see that they spawn in, but they aren't aware of your presence, so you can kind of stealth around and choose to approach them in any way you want to. I do like that compared to them just blindly running right at you. There has to be a place to get a gun, right? I can't just use the pistol the whole time. Extinction Month for Ghost actually was pretty fun. I did like that more than, Ow. I did like that more than zombies. I never really cared for zombies. Everybody loves zombies. But, I don't know. I didn't like everything zombies did. I don't like enemies becoming more bullet spongy everything around. I don't like it going on forever and never having any way to win. Zombies as enemies themselves are not very interesting. Like, I basically just don't like everything about it. My biggest problem was just that I had already been playing Killing Floor, because Killing Floor existed before zombies did. So why would I ever play zombies? Killing Floor is just better. Killing Floor 1 specifically. Where is... Is there only one store? Is there not a weapons store? Do I have to just, like, get lucky with what weapons spawn in here? Oh my god, infinite ammo? EME... This is... Is this a gun? This is a gun, right? This is the P90? Yeah, so you just get lucky at that. Whew, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I wish there was like a weapons crate that it was actually like Modern Warfare 3. Below, I think. What is this? Like, what does this do? There needs to be, like, a description about what things do. What is EM Legend? What is Looter Shooter? Like, what does any of this do? I'm not going to play this for too long, so fuck it. Let's buy EM Legend. Let's see. Oh, it tells you if you click it. Nice. Never mind, I take it back. That's just what I have right now. Ooh, that could be good. Fuck it, let's go for this. Let's see what happens. I don't plan on playing this for long, and I'm not going quite anyway. What happens if I try to select... Oh, I just out of my hand then, without the suit. Amazing. There has to be a way to get more guns. Also, the audio for the rain is super weird. Like, you would be able to hear the rain while still inside. It wouldn't just be a sudden on or off. I'm still kind of just looking to see if I'll end up coming across like a crate to get weapons or something, but there doesn't seem to be. So where are the enemies? They're supposed to know where I am. Oh. My gun is being super quiet. Interesting. I ate a lot of bullets. I find it harder to find the enemies when they apparently know I'm around. Oh, they're snipers. That's why. Hey, are you gonna like come this way now and stop being on the other side of the fence? I'm gonna die trying to do this. Oh shit, I don't have any ammo. I straight up need to knife him. Oh wait. No, I have another plan. Question is, will this work through the fence? Failed, damn it. Why are they out of the map? I'm just gonna back up and see if I can get around. Fine now. Don't spawn anyone else on the other side of that fence. Store moves, so that part's kind of like killing floor. Just re-roll the shop. What's this? Ooh, new gun. Go with that, sure. Finally. So that's how you get guns. I do think that they definitely need 100% need to have like an actual dedicated shop for the guns. Like I think that part should be like Modern Warfare 3 survival. What reminds you of Killing Floor? The way it moves a little bit, but Killing Floor would always have all of the guns in the shop, so in that regard, no. Fucking railings. Did I not kill him? What? Two enemies left. That one had a sniper. That would have just straight up killed me. Get that guy's way over there. Wait, what? Oh, you're in there? What? Alright, well, while you're in there, let me go grab the points off these guys. I'm not gonna bother trying to get the ones in from above. That should have killed you. That also should have killed you. What the hell? There. Jesus. The Sega would have been there. It's more gadgets. Okay, well, I get what this does. I get what it is. I don't think I want to sit here and play the Horde mode all night. So, hey, there's the experience. There's the footage I could need. Is there any type of weapon you don't like? For video games, I generally really don't like snipers. Single player means a little bit less. Actually, no. In single player, it also doesn't mean less, because like open world games, snipers tend to make them really boring. But for multiplayer, they tend to just be really broken. Like, balancing snipers is hard. If you balance them, they're fine. Like, I actually don't mind them in Battlefield 1. Because they all had their sweet spots, which means people can't run around a quick scope, or they all felt like different, even though they were all bolt actions. Not all, but you get what I'm saying. They're just harder to deal with, and the way gamers want to use them, developers usually just give in and be like, fine, we'll let you quick scope and turn the game into an imbalanced mess. Other than that, I like pretty much everything. But, hey, that's the game. I have beaten the game. I should probably get to work on the video for the game now, or at least recording the, writing the script, anywho. Next week... What should I play next week? I have so many games I need to cover. I do need to still play Half-Life Diffusion. I do want to play Dead Zone Rogue. Could be one of those two. I may go off cuff and make a video I've been wanting to make. There's two videos I don't need to stream anything to make. One of them is like covering the general history of like what happened to Free Radical. Make like a new series called Bankrupt and just talk about developers that don't exist anymore and how that happened and whatnot. Free Radical is in the conversation because of Time Splitters Rewind recently and all that, so it would be a good time for that. And then I also just want to make a video ranking every single VR game I've ever played. That would be a really big video. Oh, I got a lot of things I want to cover. So we'll see when we get there. For now, I'm just gonna focus on finishing the video for this one. But that should be the stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's been fun. I shall be streaming sometime soon. Why do you show up right as I'm ending, Midikai? You show up right as I'm peacing out. To everyone else, thank you for showing up. I'm gonna get to work writing a script on this video, so it's been fun. and I shall see you next video.